All right, I'll start off. Last time we met our wonderful heroes, we were hired to go seek some Windseeker guy in a hideout or some dealio, and we were all playing wonderful detectives. Don't laugh at me. This is my first time, and we had a nice ragtag of people, little group of awesome folks, some rock and roll fellas. We had a mage or a psychic who didn't know they were a psychic, and a bunch of other fun stuff. Well, one thing led to another. We got into a car, nice car, fast car. We drove to the bazaar. At least I think it's a bazaar, and we decided to split the party up. Now, myself and well, I can't remember who Parakeet's character's name was. It escapes me.
Rock.
But we had to go talk to an old watchman friend of mine, so we grabbed some info there, and told us about some people going missing. And after we collected our information, we head back to a curry joint. Does anybody want to fill in their part for their leads?
On another note, while this was happening, Deliria von Mindriven and had a flash forward to the future and decided that her best companion for her lead, which was an old associate of hers that was known to occasionally deal with necromancers in the area, that her ideal associate would be none other than Rock. So Deliria and Rock went to go see an alchemist, someone that Deliria dealt with in the past. He was fairly cagey with information, but Deliria, through a combination of schmoozing and unintentional mind reading, managed to ascertain the nature of uh, Wind Speaker's uh, allies, some insect-like creatures that were perhaps summoned, perhaps created, we don't know, but all the more grotesque for either.
And Noah, what was your character's name?
Rengar.
Rengar, thank you very much. Snan made his triumphant return. That's right. I'm back, baby. Back from outer space. Anyway, we got hired, like they said, trying to go find some Eric Windspeaker fella. It didn't turn out very good. Rule and I, we headed off to talk to a member of the acquisition. They'd apparently captured a associate of Mel, and it was true. He gave us the passphrase to get us into the hideout, and well, things did not go very well right there. One of us died, one of us ran away, but at least we know where Eric, or at least some of his associates, are holed up. Oh, and Rengar, if you get this message, you're fired. Don't come back.
Anyway, I want to say that I died valiantly, heroically, not at
And on his
all,
first turn in
On his
not at
first
all
turn of combat.
spooked. It wasn't first turn of combat. It was my second turn of combat.
oh
If
right, you went down on your first turn. It was a second turn where
Yeah, he was knocked out on the first turn. Died on the second.
if there's one thing we can say about Charlie is that he looked his death in the eye.
And
All
it was
right.
beautiful.
So this is going to take place the day after William goes to Gem to hire them. So he has come back to Slowmat, and this is that morning. It is a cool, gloomy morning as you arrive at Bristlecomb's Oddities, ready to start your day. However, something is off when you approach the door. The latch has been shattered, and inside it's somehow even more of a chaotic mess than normal. Immediately, you realize that the store has been robbed. Even the jar of ticks is missing, and the few shelves that remain standing have had their contents scattered and the valuables pilfered.
What valuables?
Not the jar of
valuable
ticks!
is the jar of dust.
The jar of dust has been smashed, and there's dust all over the place now.
What about the jar? What about the decanter of endless air?
Please tell me they didn't take it.
They left it open. It looks like all the air
Oh.
got out.
Oh god! We open the
We have
door
to-
and we're just blasted back by the power of the air.
It's like the opposite of hotboxing. Yeah. Is that the end of the narration?
Yeah, I'm letting you guys talk.
Okay. So the first thing I would think of is where's the lead-lined box?
Ooh, you go to check Aberforth's office where it was kept. That has been ransacked, and many of the more delicate items that Aberforth kept stashed away in the back have gone missing, including the lead-lined box.
Well, fuck.
The lead-lined box that you guys were keeping the amulets in, as well as the lead-lined like chest that you were keeping that great sword in. That Aberforth wanted to make a barbecue with.
So that's not ideal, right? That's bad.
It is not ideal.
As you take inventory of what was lost, you hear the door open, and two large figures enter the doorway. One, an orc wearing a heavy cloak dressed in city garb, and the other, a warforged wearing the leather duster common among the wardens of Dwarfhome.
Can we help you, gentlemen?
The orc takes like a quick glance around the store, and he says, "Wow, this place is kind of a shithole."
It doesn't normally look like this. Thank you very much.
It doesn't normally look much
You got
better
a
than
strange
this, to be
voice for an
fair.
orc.
About my voice.
You sound like a real.
Wow. You think orcs can't have robot voices?
Arcturus.
I am not a robot.
Arcturus, I think that might be a little insensitive.
I'm
don't
also
believe this.
not a robot.
The
Well, it's
orc
nice
the
to
orc
know
kind of
what
like elbows you in the side. He's like he's like elbowing you, and he goes, "No, you're totally a robot. I'm not a robot."
Then explain robotic voice. They just said you sound like a robot, and I don't.
Sorry, can we change the subject? What do you guys want?
The orc says, I come on behalf of a mutual friend of ours. I believe you know a man named Light."
Yeah.
Is sent me
What's
to deliver this friend of ours. I'll let him explain it. How do you know these people, my friend?
Well, no is a strong term, but they may or may not have ascertained a group of us warforged from a truck, and I may or may not have been asked to assist in further, what's the term that the flesh bags use? Adventures. Yeah, I've been asked to assist by L Dog. That's like what I like to call him from time to time. He hates it when I call him that, though.
The orc looks visibly uncomfortable when he says that.
Anyway, I agree with my orcish friend here. Your flesh bag shithole is a shithole indeed.
I was very excited for you to show up talking about adventure, but honestly, insulting the shop when we're in the middle of this 50% off sale is absolutely uncalled for.
Does the 50% off include the sign, or?
Well, as you can see, most of the items have 50% of them missing, so our prices have been adjusted accordingly.
Well, at least you can respect the supply and demand nature of the economy currently.
Well, come in, come in. We haven't even gotten your name yet.
Ah, that. Um, well, I'll give it to you straight. The name's J4M35-MRF1, but most of the time people just call me Murphy.
Murphy seems better.
Yeah, that's what
It's
all the flesh bags say.
Now that you've made friends, my job is done here. Uh, if you need anything, James knows how to get a hold of me.
Yeah, we're gonna need a supply of sausages. That way I can string them up on the ceiling and let them rot for a little bit. That really gets his attention.
uh, the orc then turns and his feet make like heavy metallic thunks as he walks out the door.
And they say I'm
you,
made of metal.
you. I mean, you are made of.
No,
Never mind.
no,
Oh, never
that
mind.
is
Never mind. You know
rumors.
what? You know what? That is my bad. I realize that is probably insensitive. So I accept that, and I will do better in the future.
Anyway, uh, so these valuables not so valuable anymore.
Debatable whether they ever were in the first place, honestly.
Uh, you see Murphy point at a at an open jar. That doesn't happen to be a jar of endless wind, was it?
It was. Now it's just a jar. Oh, wait, no, that was the tick jar.
It's a jar of broken wind.
I see. Well,
The room slowly starts.
Oh wait, sorry, that was just
There is a dusty thump as a rug of snuggling, previously rolled up against the wall, falls to the ground and starts writhing on the ground. Several small grunts and squeaks can be heard as whatever is trapped within struggles to escape.
Well, Daphne's already accounted for, so who could be in the rug? Guess
I
we'll
mean,
go over
fair.
and look.
So, yeah, Arcturus strides over to the rug and grabs a hold of one end of it and unrolls it with the whipping shake motion. Unrolls the whole.
Arcturus very animatedly just wrings out this rug, and out flies a little goblin, who spins about 4 times in the air before landing flat on his face.
ah, you guys are infested. Even worse. That's not going to be good on the health code violations.
Whoa, hey, that's a
Arcturus
customer,
then.
potentially.
Yeah.
oh perhaps maybe this is also one of the people that robbed the shop.
So Arcturus
Yeah,
goes
well, maybe
over and
they want
he,
to pay this time.
and kneels on the not all his weight, but puts his knee pretty forcefully on the goblin's chest and holds it down.
You want me to stomp him?
the, the goblin like lets out a dusty wheeze as you push all the air out of his chest. He's like, "I can't breathe."
Ark,
I am not kneeling that hard.
See?
Ark, give him a little slack.
I am actually not kneeling that hard. I'm holding it down without putting that much pressure on it, enough that he can't wiggle out, but enough that he. I'm not Manny Ellising this dude. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but enough that he can't wiggle out is gonna make it real hard for him to breathe. And he just spent like who knows how many hours trapped in a rug of snuggling.
All right.
I tie him up.
The hell are you doing here?
Honestly, he would probably fit in your palm.
He's a small little goblin. He's about I want to say about 3.5, 4 feet tall. Not even. Pretty easy for you to pick up and manhandle. No, you restrain the little goblin, and he's like he's not like sobbing, but like you can see like his eyes are welling up.
How did you get in here? What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. They made me do it.
Who made you do what?
Brock and the others. They said this place had some good stuff. They made me break in and help them steal things. The rug.
I'm sorry they lied to you, friend.
It was so comfortable. It snuggled me real good. I fell asleep
Wow.
and they left me.
Been there.
Who did he say put him up to it?
Out of character. I think it was Brock.
Grok
Did I hear that right?
with a G. Grok.
Grok.
Grok. Oh,
Can I run a streetwise check?
Sure.
Is that wisdom or charisma based?
It's charisma.
Charisma.
It is who you know.
Nope.
Well, good thing I rolled a 16.
You don't know who Grok is, but you know enough of like what the current events are in the area that there has been like a series of other break-ins in like the local neighborhoods.
I'm also gonna roll for Streetwise, considering the fact I just got off the back of a truck. Do I know them?
Yeah, you know
no,
Grok.
the guy that's not from here knows this.
He's got police database downloaded into his brain. You know of a Grok. He's a hobgoblin. He's been on the radar for a little while. He's bounced around the city, getting in trouble in various places. He always ends up back in Slowmat, but about every couple months or so, he tries to set up shop in a different part of the city, gets his ass kicked out of the district, and then he ends up back in Slowmat.
So I pull out my gun and like scratch my temple with it. Like, you said grok, right? Like hobgoblin grok.
Yeah, Grok the Hobgoblin. It was all his idea.
Yeah, that explains the Robin and the infestation. Grok's crew isn't the brightest, neither is Grok, but at least he's smart enough to keep bouncing between town to town and different parts. Been chasing him for a long time before they caught me up and put me in the back of that truck.
Goblin, what's your
What's my what?
Did not catch any of that. Whatever you.
Did my what?
your name?
My name is Grub, sir.
Where are you from, Greg?
I'm from here.
You have any family?
No. The dinosaurs got my parents, and I don't speak much with my brothers. Just
What's your most
Grub.
meaningful memory from childhood?
That's enough with the freaking therapy session. Obviously, he just admitted to a crime. We should either A, investigate this, B, put a bullet in his head, or C, do both of those things and then have ourselves a nice cup of joe.
Whoa, whoa,
Murphy,
whoa, whoa.
I don't think that's the way to go. Plus, I'm trying to pester the big spooky voice in the
Yeah, and I'm not like big on the whole punitive justice thing.
You say that now. You turn a blind eye to crime once, and then you're just like one of them.
Oh, no, no, no. You misunderstand. I prefer that people turn a blind eye to crimes of mine.
You commit crime?
Uh, that depends. I've just learned that you're a cop, so no.
Legally, she does not. At least not that I'm aware of, right, Daphne?
Of course not.
I don't do crimes
And
against the
second of
living.
all, honestly, the only problem we have with this goblin breaking in here is that he didn't wait until we were all dead to do it, as is proper.
All right. Well, I think it's time that I kick in the full force here and utilize my amazing skills. Since you guys are the victims and we have a perp right here, sorry, a suspect in our hands right here, how about you, the victims? Tell me if there's anything of importance missing.
Well, they seem to have damaged a lot of the pictures I take everywhere. And also, the paperweight I had on my desk is gone.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
They also took a couple lead-lined boxes with some very important stuff inside.
Ah, someone understands what questions are actually meant for. Thank you. Now, listen here, bub. I mean, grub. Uh, you wouldn't have, I don't know, happen to know what Grok was wanting with some lead-lined boxes, would you?
No? Honest?
Interesting. So you just kind of blindly followed Grok the Hobgoblin without him, I don't know, saying something fanciful about how you guys might be able to take over a town with weapons or become infinitely wealthy with jewels?
No? Grok's just a very big man, and he said he'd hurt me if I didn't help.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know
Well,
where he is?
Yeah. Uh, he's he's on the outskirts of town in an old hovel. I can show you.
well, normally we wouldn't let the perp lead us, suspect lead us anywhere without correct attainments, paperwork, fingerprints, all that good jazz. But since this seems more pro bono than anything, and I'm not really on the clock or I don't have a badge anymore, I guess I'll take the back seat on this one.
You talk a lot about, regulation and jurisdiction and like have you been to Slomat?
Uh, Zoot, I will defer to you.
Unlikely. You probably spent almost all of your existence in dwarf home.
Listen,
So
I've been up, down, left, and right all over Dwarfam, okay? But let me tell you something. If I ever did have to leave, I wasn't happy about it, and I'm not going to remember any unpleasant times. I try to suppress that.
Arcturus takes his axe off his shoulder, non-threateningly, pulls it out in front of him and says, "This is legality, regulation, and jurisdiction."
I then, gun still in hand, point non-threateningly, big quotations there. This is a gun. It delivers bullets and death.
Good. I think we'll make use of.
Okay, but like we can also work things out with like words and cooperation and occasional contracts.
That's why I
Yeah,
write
yeah.
Once in a
words on
while.
my bullets.
Once in a while, just for funsies.
Tell you what, Daphne, let's go ahead and follow Grub out there, and then you can go talk to Grub, and
Yeah, actually, I
the
will
rest of
talk
us
to
will do
Grub.
what we do. No, no, no. Grub is fine. I I get it. I wasn't always this tall.
Before we do anything crazy like going to the outskirts of town for this quote unquote hovel where this maybe Grok the Hobgoblin may or may not be.
He's there.
I
Grub swears.
just got here and I may or may not be a little low on supplies. No drink, food, potions, rope.
You're a robot. You don't need a drink or breathe.
Lubricant.
Are you talking the social lubricant kind, or
I mean, I hope. I mean, I don't know. How does that work for you?
Doesn't he? Doesn't have a stomach.
Let me answer your question with another making you feel bad. At what point on my body do you see that I would need lubricant?
Fair point.
What part of me needs lubing?
Well, I mean,
Don't take it personally. Daphne will go after anything with a pulse or anything resembling a pulse, really.
Here we go with the pulse again. You and your
wasn't e-
flesh bags.
I wasn't even flirting this time.
Sure you weren't.
You
Daphne
meatlings in
sticks
your
her tongue
damn
out at William.
circulatory systems.
Anywho, for realsies though, potions and whatnot. Do we have some of that stuff here at the ransacked joint that I may or may not be able to take with me on my person?
I mean, if
Ah,
you did, you
Generally,
don't
the
did
only
they-
magic
Over.
items. Generally, the only magic items we have in the shop are things that would actively hinder us.
Did they take the potion of resist ants?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gone.
Oh,
I would
God,
assume you
hope not.
Bastards!
I would assume you probably have the stuff, as it's just one of those things. Like you've got rope, you've got climbing gear if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have all the
just
stuff
a
you need to
meta
function.
game right quick here. Remember last time we thought we had everything we needed, and then we went to some hideout, and all of a sudden some guy accidentally got peeked at by death, and then was like, "Hey, down."
This
and then
party has
rolled a
healers. You don't
1.
need to worry about that. They've got like two. They got like at least 1.5
So-
dedicated healers.
So,
You imagine if there's a Bodak at the hovel?
so fun fact:
Yeah.
Warforged are constructs, so healing spells and potions don't really work on them.
They're living constructs. They actually have a trait that just says healing magic works on me.
Ah.
I still have a soul.
Also, I'm so glad you asked about our potions. The only one that seems to have survived is this potion of water drinking.
Holy shit, you're actually here.
Someone had to take inventory.
Yeah,
You lot weren't going to
I
do
like
it.
to imagine Iris is in the background the entire time, just making a list of everything that was missing.
Oh, good. It's so great that a list of inventory that went missing just magically appeared. It's weird how it does that.
Wait,
I'ma
now I'm
need
getting
that
flashbacks
list.
from who was that one guy in our last? We could never tell.
Noah's character, the changeling.
Rivet.
Yeah, Rivet.
Yeah, Rivet. Oh, Rivet. Man, I even forgot.
You forgot him in real life.
He's so fucking good at what he does.
I mean, he also didn't show up that often, let's be honest.
Rivet's literally in the corner of the shop right now eating a donut.
Oh, hey guys.
Okay, so
Just a-
assuming that we have our travel gear and whatnot, I would like to tie a rope around Grub's waist and use it as a leash. That way he doesn't get too far away from us.
Hey, so do you? I mean, yeah, we can certainly do that, of course. Do you want to go shopping first? I suppose there's probably a potion seller somewhere.
Potion seller.
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
into battle and I require your
God damn it!
strongest
Every
potions.
time, every
Damn it, I
time.
was gonna make a reference. I was like, last time I talked to a potion seller, he refused to sell me anything, something about me not being strong enough or whatever. So I knocked him out and took a couple.
Oh, I see how it is.
Don't
because
worry,
you're-
I paid for the wares.
Anyway. So, hitting the general store and then to the hovel.
Can I have a Happy Meal?
No, You're a
Oh,
Yes.
pet now. You eat off the ground. Find scraps.
I'll
What
eat the
the
Sure,
Happy
fuck?
bro.
Meal off the
What
ground.
the
Sure.
fuck, dude? Yeah. No, of
Sure,
course he can
Grub.
have a happy.
Yeah, we're gonna get him a Happy Meal.
I'm not paying
Dude
for it.
spent an unspecified amount of time getting snuggled by a rug. Like, he's earned a Happy Meal.
At least he can
I-
feel the
I-
snuggle.
By the way,
He
I
did
want
state
to
that he
mention
loved the snuggle and fell asleep.
I enjoy how normalized this kind of bullshit is. That rug of snuggling got no response.
Yeah, I mean, of course there's a rug of snuggling.
Why wouldn't there be a rug of snuggling?
It's like a slap bracelet. Yet you go to pick it up and it loses its form and curls around you.
It just gently snuggles you.
But yeah. I'm down. I'm down to go to general store and
'Kay.
and then
All right, you
do the
guys go
thing.
out to the market, the local market. Yep. You can buy some potions. Buy whatever potions you want. They are, I believe, 50 gold apiece for common ones.
And what would be my, I don't know, starting money since we never did any of that?
I'll give you like 150 bucks. Play with.
150 gold.
Yeah, why not? Light gave you a get back on your feet fund.
Fantastic. With that being said, I guess we get there. You want to do a little back and forth? You want to be my potion seller, my clerk?
We can just write him a check to write his inventory out.
Yeah, we can just hand wave all that and keep it moving.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Just fucking. How much you say they were? 50.
Yeah, they're 50 gold each.
You can
guess
look
we'll
up the
just-
prices in Fantasy Grounds. If you go to records and then item, it has everything listed.
I'm learning.
Yay. Anyways, after giving Grub a Happy Meal, he happily leads you guys to the outskirts of town. There's
Of
a
course
bunch
he
of like,
happily leads us. He's got a happy.
hey, he's got a Happy Meal. This guy's vibing now. It's starting to look like he's not going to get shot in the head by a giant robot. It's a good time. But he happily leads you guys to the outskirts of town to a little hovel. Images.
Not hovel.
Not hovel the person. That was a different goblin.
Surprise guest.
Surprise.
Quick noob question. How do I add this to my inventory?
Everything in Fantasy Grounds is click and drag.
Ooh.
I always do that.
You
in a
don't even
horror.
need to have DM approval.
Nope. Although
How did you get that
I
rod
will
of
make,
7
I will make faces at you. I catch you doing naughty shit.
I found the rod of 7 parts. It was under my bed.
Well, yes, I totally had 500 ion stones of +1 strength.
I was drawing something.
You were doing a terrible job.
Hey,
It actually shows that I've selected the character this time. This is good.
Yeah.
So,
Look at them
what are we
little
looking
bouncy
at?
boys.
What
This
are we looking
is
at here?
the hovel. Don't go doing laps around the place.
All right. So, all
You don't
right,
get to case the
bub,
joint for free.
I mean, Grub. You want to tell us anything like traps that are gonna be waiting for us, or special ways to get in there that way we're undetected? Anything like that may or may not spare you from, I don't know, pain, torture, other things like that.
I was only inside the
We're
one
we're
time, and I didn't see anything like that. I honestly, I don't think it's a very bright idea to trap your house. Like, that's just how you get shot. Like, you put a crossbow on the front door, you're just gonna get shot when you come home.
Well, that's why I asked about a side entrance, but, I mean, for a dim-witted green flesh bag, that makes sense. Uh, I guess, per would it be a perception check to see if we can notice anything on the outside?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll that, and I'll give you an appropriate description of the outside of the building. Ooh, a couple of 16s.
I'll give it a shot.
So the outside of the building is typical slow mat style. It's largely like thick wooden slats. These would be like rough 2x6s for anybody who knows what carpentry is. They wouldn't be finished 2x6s. These are like just like heavy slabs of wood. All just kind of like nailed together. The door is rather crude. The windows have no glass. Instead, they're just wooden shutters. Um, there is a clay chimney coming up out of the roof, and there is a thin, wispy cloud of smoke coming out of it.
Well,
Well, I'm not
Daphne,
waiting around.
you said we could solve this with words. What's your plan?
Sure.
Uh,
Daphne's just gonna walk up and knock on the door.
can Grub go hide now? I Grub doesn't want to get slapped by Grok.
Uh, I take the rope and tie, Grub to this tree right here.
That's where Grub wanted to hide anyways.
You stay there now, and if I catch that you cut through that rope, if I ever find you again, I'm gonna make you work in that shop without ever touching that rug of cuddling ever again.
You don't have the authority to do that.
I do if I burn the rug.
that is our property, sir.
You're
You
the
can
least
buy the rug
lawful
and burn
lawman
it if you
I've
want.
ever seen.
No, that seems like a pretty accurate portrayal of
No,
a
yeah,
cop to me.
that's pretty accurate. Yeah.
Anything for a means of justice.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks like Arcturus is at the door. Knock, knock. That's a window. You know,
Yeah, I'll back up
you
with
knock
you.
on the door. You hear a little bit of some clutter, some clanging, cluttering, or whatever, and you hear a gruff voice from inside shout something like, "Find out who that is!" And the window over here opens up, and this little goblin pokes his head out, and he's like, "Hey, who the fuck are you?"
Well, my name's Arcturus, and we're here for our shit.
Well, it ain't here. Piss off. Then he slams the windows closed.
I open them.
Roll initiative.
Yep.
That's gonna be an initiative starter.
Not bad.
Alrighty. It looks like William gets to go first. Arcturus is just
Daphne,
thrown
are
open
you
to windows.
Daphne, you rolling dexterity saves for initiative?
I futzed it. It's the same bonus.
But it doesn't necessarily get applied to your
Yeah,
character.
it doesn't get applied
does
to
it?
your
Oh.
initiative.
Can I?
There you go.
Oh, well, that's what I get.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what we call cosmic justice.
All right, is that a door next to where Daphne is standing?
Yes. That is the front
Cool.
door.
There's no way it's unlocked, right?
I mean, it's a simple hovel.
You're assuming it has a lock.
He also said the door was crude, so
I think we're lucky there's a door here.
Well, I am clicking to open the door and it is not opening. So that would lead. There we go. Ah, there we go. I was about to say, wow, they must be invisible.
I forgot to click a button.
Ah, well then.
You've got
Uh,
2 goblins who are wearing what looks like crude splint mail. They have like a lot of like just wooden boards kind of tied to their bodies, and they're wielding long swords. And then this guy over here, he's dressed up. He's dressed up in lighter armor, and he's got like a bow and a quiver slung on his back.
cool.
Part of me was hoping their splint mail was like a bunch of silverware they stole just strapped to their leather armor.
No, that would be studded armor.
Well, good thing for the most part I don't hit AC. So the archer is gonna catch some quills.
No, the magic missile mage strikes again. Ouch.
And then Will. That's it for Will.
Alrighty. After William is James Murphy.
Uh, just quick question before I do anything. If I shoot somebody and there's a friendly unit in front of me, do I have to worry about said friendly unit?
No, we don't worry about that stuff. There are rules for that. We just don't use them.
Gotcha. I do believe this guy in the very back is within sight of me. How do I
You
how do I
you
check
hold down
distance?
control and you click on the unit, and now you are targeting that unit,
Ah,
which means
I
anything you
see.
roll will be rolled against him. He will
Uh,
have the doorway will give him half cover, which is +2 to his AC.
got you. Um, with that being said, do we know what the range is on my 6 shooter?
It should be. I think I wrote it down.
Ah, yes, here we go.
And since I wrote it down, the game should auto calculate that for you.
Um, I don't see it on the link. I have damage and then
Range
properties,
50,
which tells.
150. It's right there
Oh,
under
okay. Yeah,
properties.
there we go. Oh, then I'm good.
Well, you should have disadvantage. Although I think you have a feature that makes that super better. Doesn't marksman like double the? Yeah, you double the normal long range. You can shoot that thing up to 100 feet without a problem. There you go. He doesn't have cover from you there.
Alrighty. I'm going to skip my first combat,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which that would be practice marksman, right?
Yeah. It gives you +5 to hit for skipping one of your attacks.
Yeah. And then I guess I'm going to roll to attack. That's just forgive me. I am still trying to
No, you're good.
learn everything here.
He
Um,
didn't get much of a chance to do this last.
no, he did not. So you go down to
Yep.
practice marksman and you push the little purple person button. That gives you its effect.
If there isn't a little purple person button, you may need to click the gear icon so that you expand it, and then you can select the effects inside.
You should have it.
I don't have it. This is in the ability, not a skill.
No, you go to actions. You need the actions tab.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one that you're gonna be running combat off of. Is this tab?
Okay. Perfect. And now I'm gonna roll to hit.
Yep. Then you just double click the +7 on your weapon. Look at that, 31. Yeah, I think that hits. You hit the goblin. And just double click your
Okay.
damage.
Is it a 6-shooter or an 8-shooter?
It's an
It's an
8
8-shooter.
shooter because it's just a really big revolver because he's a very big man. Here, it's your turn.
Hold on. I wanted to. I have one more move step.
Oh. What's you doing?
There we go.
Oh boy, hey. A person I can see.
Oh, hey. Say the words, Warlock.
Capu?
Say it.
Hey, Elder
You?
Blast hits. Oh, this
Knock him-
guy's just trying
knock
to
him-
eat his lunch, guys. You
Yeah,
gotta
well
be
now
so
he's 10
mean.
well now he's 10 feet away from his lunch and slowed 10 feet.
Blast him right out of his chair. He's pissed. Fuck it,
That's
he's
me.
prone. He was sitting down. After year is this guy who hears all the commotion, and he is not happy. Actually, I gotta tweak something really quick. Because I would not have that. I would have. I gotta edit this guy really quick. I forgot to do this ahead of time. I apologize. That should work. Yep, great. This guy, steps out, and he's holding a large, demonic-looking greatsword, and it is just lit aflame.
Which
And
guy?
Huh?
Which guy?
You don't see him where you're standing, but a hobgoblin has stepped out of the bedroom. And
I don't think anybody can see him.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, this guy steps out of the bedroom, and he very gruffly shouts, "Who the hell has the balls to fuck with Grok's stash?" And he steps right here. And he is. Do I have leadership? I do not have leadership. Okay. Oh, but I'm a caster. That's nice. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, yeah, let's do that. He drops the great sword down to one hand, and his left hand like is caught on fire, and he just winds up and he just chucks it right out the front door. And what is the range on this? 20-foot
Are we getting hit
radius.
with fireball?
Oh yeah. He's gonna aim it right at Aberforth. Oh, whoops!
Where is
I'm
he?
making Aberforth target people.
Counterspell?
Can you see him?
Yeah.
You can see him?
Yeah.
Yes, he can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. You kind of spell his fireball. He is pissed.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Does counterspell auto hit third level spells?
Third or lower.
Okay. Yep, nope. Fireball level 3.
Because it is a 3rd level spell.
All right. No, yeah, you counterspell his fireball. He's not happy about it. Arcturus, it's your turn.
Here I was about to try to start a conversation.
I just wanted to talk to him. You climb through the window. That's an extra square movement.
Oh my god.
Just letting you know.
What am I gonna do? Rawr.
Rawr.
That's the sound that he makes.
He's the most disinterested barbarian ever. You know what he is? He's Bruce Banner Hulk.
I'm literally
Ah,
wearing horn-rimmed glasses. So yeah.
smash.
And such.
Oh, I guess we're doing this one the hard way.
All right, Arcturus is raging.
Oh yeah, full of rage.
Angry Orc.
The not terribly awful type of rage. Gotta turn all my shit up.
Ooh, that misses.
Second verse.
That one hits. Ow!
Oh, it was so close. All right. Respond.
What? How?
Well, that's up to you.
Oh, okay. This guy.
I've stated my argument, and I believe most eloquently.
Axe to the face. Give me my shit back. Whoops.
It was
Uh,
actually the opposite of that order, but I'll let it slide.
Did I get pushed outside?
No, I hit the wrong button. How did I get Daphne? What the fuck? I don't know where you were.
Right in front of me.
Okay. What's the range on a crossbow? Crossbow. 100 feet. Okay, good. We're going to stand there, target Aberforth, and this guy's going to shoot a heavy crossbow at the rabbit.
Unpleasant.
That misses. We get 2 crossbows. Nope, I do not get 2 crossbow shots.
No, they shouldn't. Not unless they're crossbow experts.
He's going to do that, and then half his movement to stand up from being knocked out of my chair. 3. And
He's slow 10 feet.
He's also slowed by 10
oh,
feet.
he is slowed by 10 feet. Never mind, he's stuck here. That's all he can move. This goblin's turn. He's going to take that longsword and he's going to two-hand it right into Arcturus' face. Nope. And swing number 2. 16 hits. Yeah, goblin. He then
I needed a
disengages.
shave.
He then disengages and runs over here to his friend. Yeah, get him, Grok. Aberforth, it's your turn.
Well, shit. I think that good old Abe is going to advance. We can actually see where most things are.
Hey.
We'll go here. And then we'll just attempt to slap the ringleader, but I will not be sneak attacking.
Uh-oh.
So, call to adventure. Why? Why did I have advantage?
You were targeting
Did
yourself.
it roll twice?
No, you targeted
Oh,
yourself.
impressive.
Yeah, it takes
Okay,
some real
so
talent.
roll
11 will
again.
miss.
Okay. Then the redial of adventure. Come on, do this. Why?
Because you're still targeting yourself.
On mine it says I'm targeting him, and now it says I'm targeting myself. All right.
Yeah,
So did I?
you're just lagging.
There you go. That should be
Okay.
good.
Did the second one hit?
That one
18.
hits, yes.
All
18
right.
hits the ringleader.
Huzzah.
Ow! 8 damage.
And that will be Aberforth's turn.
All right. After Aberforth is my goblin archers. This guy gets up out of bed. He wasn't asleep. He was just kind of chilling out there. He is rather annoyed. So let's longbow. Check this really quick. Make sure I get 2 longbow attacks. Ooh. There we go. I get 2 longbow attacks, and this does. Oh, awesome. Let's attack Aberforth. Miss. Second attack. More miss. Great. Other goblin. This orc is getting kinda rude. Attack the orc a couple times. That one will hit. Let's see here, that bow is going to deal 9 plus another d10. So 10 damage altogether. Oh no, it would have been 11 damage altogether. You take 1 more damage, you have 7 damage. And second attack. That one misses. Daphne, it's your turn.
Okie doke. I can see Mr. Bristlecone.
You cannot see Mr. Bristlecone.
Now
Now
I
you
can.
can see Mr. Bristlecone. Yeah. I don't think you can see Arcturus in there. That works.
Yep. I'm gonna do a quick blast.
Ooh.
Y'all are blessed.
Can I be hashtag blessed?
If you want. I don't judge.
Daphne
And
shows the power of thoughts and prayers.
yeah.
Arcturus starts living, laughing, and loving.
Oh wow. The trifecta. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
That's it. New barbarian subclass. Live, laugh, love, rage.
Yes, can you please make this?
Ah,
William, it's your turn.
it's,
Call it the
Cool.
basic bitch barbarian path.
Hashtag just berserker thing.
You get advantage on intimidate checks against shopkeeps.
Oh god, it's just the Karen barbarian class.
Path of the Suburban Mom. Come on.
Barcaria?
Seventh level feature does demand to see the manager. Skip the adventure, go
They-
straight to the boss fight.
They don't use weapons. They don't use weapons. They specialize in an unarmed fighting style, pumpkin spice karate.
So I am going to upcast hold person.
Oh no.
The only
No.
barbarian with vicious mockery as a class feat.
I'm gonna target Grok and the gladiator next to him, and Grok is getting disadvantage to this disadvantage to it.
Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, no, Grok does not know counterspell.
Um, is there a way you can pop disadvantage on him for this? Or actually, if I tag the disadvantage thing and then make him roll a save, will it count?
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
But it will make the other one roll with disadvantage as well.
Yeah, so we'll
It,
just do this
it,
separately then.
if you no, I click disadvantage, and
Oh,
then
okay.
you just go ahead and force the save.
Okay. Considering I'm still targeting both, I'm guessing they both failed?
Somehow I knew which one had disadvantage. Oh, because I had them highlighted. I'm smart. Yes.
Yay.
Both of them failed. One got a 13, the other got 12.
Both of them are paralyzed.
Naughty William. Was that your channel arcana?
Yes, it was.
Nice. Or channel divinity.
Yeah. I finally got it. I get to use it now.
James Murphy.
And then Will's just gonna step back around the corner.
Great. James Murphy, it's your turn.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I was doing some reading. All right. So
Light
first
read.
of all, I'm gonna be like, all right, Grok, I've got your name, I've got your number. I'm gonna offer you this one chance. Call off your dogs or keep making that funny face. Pause for a moment. Your fate has been sealed.
Wow, you really are a cop. He literally can't answer you.
Stop resisting. Um, all right. Um, I guess just the usual. Uh, I do notice that I don't have the ability to enable favored foe.
What is favorite foe supposed to do?
It gives me an extra 1d4
Oh, I
on
forgot to
attack
code that.
damage.
When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you mark it. You do an extra D damage. Yeah, I gotta code that. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way, and then afterwards I'll make sure I code it.
Okay.
What class is he playing? Is this something you create?
He's a Wrangler Ranger. Favorite foe is from Tasha's.
Um,
Yeah, I made the Wrangler.
once again, I'm assuming I can use my powers infinitely.
Yeah,
Correct?
unless it anything I coded will have the correct number of uses. But yeah, anything in
Perfect.
the powers thing is permanent.
Perfect. Then, I realized that I didn't have to get any closer because practice marksman actually doubles
Yeah,
my
no, you have a 100-foot
range on all my
range.
weapons. So I was not thinking. Since Big Boy here is frozen, I mean, I'm still gonna forego an attack roll because why not? And then let's go for it. Whoops. Was it supposed to roll double?
Yeah, he's paralyzed. He can't
Oh,
dodge.
perfect.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, good.
So you
There's
took the
that.
gunslinger fighting style. Roll a d6 for me. We've got to
Okay.
code that too. You're
Oh,
supposed to be
hold on.
re-rolling ones on the gunslinger fighting style.
Oh, sorry, that's a D. My bad. My bad. There
Okay,
you go.
so you do one more damage. You did 11 damage there.
But I'm pretty sure you can put it on your gun to reroll ones.
You can, I just haven't.
Okay. And then so that was both my attacks. I'm gonna go ahead since I moved one. Uh, all right, I'm comfortable right here.
I believe it's just reroll 1. That should work. Okay. After James's year.
What's that? We're blasting people.
You know me.
Blasting folks and countering spells.
You know it. That's a natural 20.
That is a 20. Ouch.
That's another 20.
That's a lot of hurt.
Yeah, knock him back 10 feet. Dirty 20.
It hits.
Another 10.
He explodes.
Good.
Cool. I won't
like
have
that.
to. I won't have to counter his spell again.
Yeah, no. Grok becomes a fine mist as that Eldritch Blast just turns him into giblets.
I rolled 2 10s. I like that.
You could be a cop.
Arcturus, it's your turn.
Turn around. He's grown a mustache already.
I'm gonna make
I
you my
look-
deputy.
I look at the goblin arch. It was the one at the table that shot me, right?
Yeah.
And suddenly, I'm standing right here.
Uh-oh.
Did you want to try that again?
He's looking at you, and like a piece of grok is just like sliding down his face, and he's just kind of like, "No, sir, I do not."
Well, you'll probably want to.
No.
Or you can just lay there and take it.
That hits. Ah. Ouch. All right, you hit him twice. Is that it for your turn? All right.
Yep,
Uh,
I'll let him move on. Figure out what he wants to do with his rest of his life.
The goblins see their boss just kind of explode into silly putty, and immediately they start scrambling for the windows, trying to get the hell out of the building. Open that. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're just running. 5, 6.
That one's paralyzed. that
Oh
you
yeah,
just
no,
ran
that's
up
right. He
with.
was paralyzed. That's right. Never mind. He's stuck there. All by your head.
He's about
I
to be
mean,
the long arm of the law.
I mean, he can make a save at the end of his turn.
Yeah, let's make his save. What is that?
It's DC 16.
What's that?
I believe it's a Wisdom save.
16.
Yep, it is a Wisdom save.
Nice. He is no longer paralyzed.
Shame, it
Aw.
happens at the end of his turn.
Yep. Aberforth, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna see if I can prevent him from attempting to leave the house.
He looks like he really wants to. He is desperately looking out the window. Like it's his key to salvation.
Unfortunately, he was party to not paying for the goods for my shop.
God damn, Mr. Bristlecone.
Mr. Bristlecombe, no!
Oh boy.
Yeah. Math rock.
No! No!
Oh,
Let him live!
Sweet Christ.
Oh my
I got him.
Did he live?
my God.
Yes, he did.
He fucking lived!
Yes, he did.
We're still in
The
this,
redial.
boys. That is.
The sound of defeat in your voice after that one.
He had 2 hit points.
There we go. And that's Abe's turn.
And welcome to this edition of Will It Blend?
Oh god.
Rogue sneak attack.
It does in fact blend.
Um,
Oh, it's blend.
yeah, he's gonna open the window and he's just gonna 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's just gonna dash. He's going to disengage. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then he's gonna dash. That. Daphne, it's your turn.
Uh,
All the goblins are gone.
Daphne. Daphne takes one hoof to the side and just looks in there, looks at the giblets on the floor,
It's paste. All of them paste.
just steps back
Ew.
and just waits patiently.
Are you guys gonna chase the goblins?
No,
Yes. I have a move speed of 40, and I'm aggressive.
I'm not going to interfere at this point. I think at this point it's survival of the fittest.
I'm gonna let the gladiator go, but I'm gonna go have words with the archer.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check. See if you catch up with the archer.
Oh, an athletics check because I have a move speed effectively of 120.
That is a tactical movement speed. That's not necessarily how fast you move overland.
Okay, but it's been 6 seconds since he went out the window. I mean, I'll do the athletics check for it, but he just went out the window, and I'm going out the window after.
Yeah. But he's gonna be doing like a dead sprint, no regards to like battle tactics or anything. He's dropped his bow, he's just booking it. You're gonna have to also dead sprint after him. You're gonna catch him. This guy has nothing for athletics. Yeah, I got a 4. You catch him.
I hog tie him.
Sure, why not?
I bring him back.
You caught a goblin. What's
I put
everyone
him
else?
down in the
Oh.
in the blended pile of grok.
Oh
Oh
no.
man,
Well, Grok didn't get blended. Grok got exploded. The gladiator got blended.
A fine
we
put him
mist
down
is
in
a
the
fine
fine-
mist.
This is true. I put him down in the blended pile of the gladiator.
He is not
I
enjoying
grab a
that.
handful of grok and I smear it across his face. Well, not really a handful, but like, there's some sludge that's dropped from that, right?
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
this
so
is
I grabbed that.
happening. Can we start looking?
that's pretty gruesome. What's the rest of you people doing? Well, Arcturus is committing war crimes.
Looking for our stuff and
I
hopefully some new stuff for the shop.
hey, how distracted is Murphy right now?
I'm not.
He's just standing there.
I want to try to sneak over to Grub, was it?
Yeah, he's
Without
over at this small tree.
Yeah,
right.
grub is tied to the small tree.
I want to try to sneak over to Grub without Murphy noticing.
Well, does Murphy go inside?
Well, considering I didn't technically realize we were all the way out of combat now. Yeah, I would have made my way inside. I would have walked past her.
Okay. I'll still roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Right now, while that is happening,
Woo!
there wouldn't happen to be a bounty on Grok, and Would that be
I mean,
streetwise?
if there were a bounty on Grok, it's gonna be somewhat hard to cash in right now. He is mostly bits, and the few discernible bits of Grok that there are, Arcturus is like shoveling into this goblin's face.
But he doesn't have like there's no a piece of clothing that he would
Yeah,
have worn in
his
like
head is
dresser over
largely
here.
intact.
All
I'm gonna
right.
say Eldritch
Well,
Blast like tries to hit center of mass. So
I'd like to grab his head
yeah, you've got Grok's head.
and put it in my inventory.
You have Grok's head.
It's in your head pocket.
Now, you hit our business. Where's our shit?
The goblin, like vomiting, uh, is like kind of. Give me an insight check. See if you can discern what the heck this goblin is trying to communicate to you through his terror and his vomiting.
Tell me or I won't stop.
He just appears to be like writhing in like agony and disgust and pain. He's unable to effectively communicate to you what it is you want to know.
Tell me, damn it.
And I shake.
Easy, easy there. Sometimes you have to have a nice discernible touch. And so I'm gonna I'm gonna walk over there after, of course, picking up the head.
Then you shake the
And it
goblin.
no, I'm speak with animals probably isn't gonna
No, he's a
be
goblin.
good here.
He speaks
Yeah.
common.
Yeah, but you could totally be insulting and say,
All right, let me cast Speak with Animal.
Um, let's see here. Maybe
also that's racist.
probably I'd like to do a performance check to make him seem like everything's good. It's calm now. You know, put on my good cop face.
Go play. You want to play good cop? Go for it. I'm
Yeah,
fine with
yeah.
performance doing that.
Okay, sweet. Let's see
Putting
what we
on a
get
whole
here.
act.
just like a hey, calm down on him, and I kind of wipe his face off and then wipe it on my duster. Listen here, guy. We don't want to make this any harder than what it has to be. You could go home to your flesh bag wife, kids, family, whatever the hell you got. We just want to know how my friends and I can ascertain our valuables, and if you tell us where it is, you can be on your merry way.
Is anyone searching the place for this stuff, or are you all just like watching this goblin get
Yes.
interrogated?
Oh, I'm going right for the most valuable item that we lost, and that is the jar of ticks.
I think it's
I'm
safe to
like-
say everyone not talking to the goblin is looking for our shit.
Okay, cool.
I'm standing right next to the sword of Mazadun.
Good.
I might actually
Good
be
idea.
standing on it,
That's a good idea.
I am conspiring with Grub.
but I'm not
I want-
looking at it.
I want to take a
I guess Year Aberforth and I are looking for our stuff.
Get to where you're searching, so I know where you guys are looking.
I'm gonna check in this bedroom, even though I can't fucking see anything.
Oh, try opening a window.
I guess I should have rolled what is the term?
There we go.
for
Deception's
lying?
good for like small little lies, but if you're like
Yeah.
putting on like an entire persona, that's more of a
Yeah.
performance check.
Yeah, that's what I was initially thinking. So
Yeah, like
I
if you're
got a
just straight up
12 on
pretending
that.
to be somebody else, that's a performance. Yeah, the goblin like finishes puking and like spits out a piece of grok, and he looks at you and he goes, in the bedroom with the nerd.
Well, you heard the little green pissant. It's in the
William.
bedroom.
William, you walk in there. You immediately see that the lead line box that the sword was kept in is at the foot of the bed. There's a crate in the corner with a pile of coins and just a bunch of like random stolen shit. It's pretty obvious where all the loot is.
Oh, good.
Let's take it all.
Can I quickly
Yeah,
heal
you're
this
talking with
sidebar?
Grub.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it to Grub. I'm gonna kneel down, get to his level. Grub, Grub. Hey,
Your breath smells like my mother's.
Fucking-
I'm not surprised. Look, hey, we only got a minute. The narc is preoccupied, and Daphne's going to reach behind her back and pull out her dagger. Are you armed?
Just the two.
Does he hold up his fists?
No, he's tied up.
Okay. Uh, if anyone asks, you found this, okay?
Okay.
And I give him the dagger
All right.
and go join everyone else.
Awesome.
I look over to our big friend. I'm like, well, he gave us all the information, and I promised him that he could go home to his family and whatnot. But I mean, he was in your care first, so I'm not breaking my word. I say he can go. I'm gonna walk away and take a look out this window.
I haul the goblin bodily to his feet, and then also all the way up into the air because I'm a lot taller than he is.
Yeah, he's not very sturdy on those little feet right now.
Let's go check.
Let's go. What?
Yep. It. I think
There's a
it's all
bunch of
here.
shit here, plus some extra things. Looks like your place isn't the only place they hit.
Ooh.
All right, you're free to go.
And I
Just
untie him,
chuck him out
and
the
then I just
window.
toss him out. I chuck him out the window.
He lands
You
into
come-
a pile of mud with a wet splat, and then quickly scrambles to his feet and runs off.
If you ever come back to our shop and you're not looking to purchase something, it's gonna be your last fucking day.
Archerus says to no one.
I said that
I'm
to
so
him as
proud
I was
about
tossing
Kuro.
him out the window. So
I like to think he's just like saying that quietly to himself.
So
No,
proud of our
nope.
chair. Finally remembering to add they can come back if they're customers.
Um,
Let's load up this shit and get it out of here.
Now,
All right.
do we load up this shit that isn't ours? Because that seems like a great way to get blamed for the break-ins.
don't worry about getting blamed for that. We'll confiscate this. I'll write up a report, and then I'll turn it into the hands that can take care of this properly.
You
Daphne, remind you to never go to Dwarf Home. And Murphy, that's not how things work in the slow mat.
you do realize that just because you were a cop in Dwarf Home means doesn't mean you have jurisdiction here.
If anything, you have negative jurisdiction here.
Let me tell you a thing or two about jurisdiction. Number one, it's a jurisdiction, my ass. Number two,
That doesn't
I'm
even make
sure
sense.
with a little bit of persuasion, the I don't know, security force or whatever kind of militia you have here might be able to take care of this. AK, no problemo. If it
Okay.
goes to the right people, that's not my problem. I wrote the report.
Okay.
You remember what I
Okay.
said about jurisdiction, regulation, and legality around here? We did not take from the living. We took from the dead. So
It's sort of a
It's
might
ours.
makes right sort of deal. I mean, like, ethically speaking, it's not really my thing, but, cultures try to be open.
Daphne being like, ethically speaking, I don't particularly have any.
Yes, and well, that's what's starting to make her a good businesswoman. Ethics
Well-
have absolutely no place in it. What I'm worried about is us getting blamed for the crimes.
So
Listen.
let's take the stuff that can't be tracked and then let's leave the rest of it.
And
cool thing
Arcturus
is,
is over in the corner
none of this stuff can
shoveling
really
the
be tracked.
money and yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
You hear the spooky voice in the sky? None of this can be tracked. Let's just take it.
So there is a sack
What's
of
in here?
coins. There is a sack of it's
Sweet.
everything you guys lost from the store, including the jar of ticks. They took very good care of it. If anything, it has more ticks than when you left it.
Aw, they paid it forward.
Yeah,
Well,
they added their own ticks to the jar.
That's the least they could do for breaking our freaking decanter of endless air. That's a irreparable loss, irreplaceable.
Not only that, it's a hazard.
There is a sack of coins. Looks to be mostly copper, but you see the odd gold piece in there. There is a potion, the little picture of a cloud drawn on the label. There is another potion. It has a little like one of those plus sign crosses on it.
A potion
And
of cloud spotting and a potion of lowercase t.
yeah, and there is a small onyx car. It looks rather intricately carved from a
Ah,
single
I see.
piece of
There's
stone.
Plot item.
Someone's
see.
someone's Monopoly game is missing a piece.
I see.
It's a little bit bigger than that. It fits in the palm of your hand. It's about like maybe 2 or 3 inches long.
I see.
I
There's a
pick up the
potion.
plot item. Sorry, go ahead, Daphne.
Never mind. The joke is long gone.
Much like
Oh
my
no, please go
mistakes.
ahead.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
I was gonna say, there's a potion of violation of Geneva Convention.
Can you explain it?
I'm gonna get my coffee.
Oh, you want
guys
me to
figure out what
kill
you're
it
doing
even
next.
more?
Beat that
I mean-
horse dead. Kill it dead.
Well, you see, the Red Cross has an official part of the Geneva Convention that says that no one can use their logo for any purpose other than the Red Cross themselves.
Yep. Trust me, that was a wild fucking day when I was reading the Stardew Valley patch notes and the update said removed a Geneva Convention violation.
Yep. Anyway,
to
Now
be
it-
fair,
now-
to be
now-
fair, go ahead.
Now explain why it's funny.
To be fair, he just said that it had a cross on it. He didn't say that it had a red cross on it.
Yeah, no, it's green. It's a green cross.
Oh, I think I know what kind of potion this is. It's medicine.
oh yeah.
See, Zach
Uh,
Zach knows because we live in a legal state, so it's tincture.
So don't we?
So don't we?
It's
Bro.
a localism. Can I try to do some Arcana to try and identify some of this shit?
Yeah. So Arcana will get you the Onyx car. The potions you just need to take a little sip and you know what they do.
I'll try for the Onyx car.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
I toss it to. I
Um,
actually tossed the possibly fragile item to her. Excuse me.
So while you don't know what it does specifically, it is clearly magical in nature. And you don't see any tool marks on the Onyx. Like either it was like very meticulously shaped and polished, or it was like formed by magic. Or
Or it was like die cast.
or it was like die cast from onyx somehow. Like there are 0 tool
Oh, it's
marks
made
on
from
this item.
onyx.
Yeah.
It's made from
Actually,
onyx.
this is a naturally formed piece of stone.
Yeah. It just came from the stone like that.
Listen, in an infinite universe,
This happened.
Somewhere in someone's dryer is some perfectly folded laundry.
I also take notice of this cool little car, and I happen to like cars, and so I'm like, hey, mind if I take a quick little peek at it and see if I might be able to identify anything with there? I might know a thing or two about coming to a form from different things.
What kind
Sure.
of car is it? What's the shape? What model?
there's
Uh,
only one model of car in
Yeah,
Bastion.
there's only one model of car in Bastion.
Oh, is it the model of Bastion car, or is
Yeah,
it like?
it is the car like on the title of the book.
It's
It's one of
actually a
those long
DeLorean. It
nose.
was sent here from an ultra-dimensional portal.
Yeah, I'll toss the little card to Murphy.
All right, I'm gonna do an Arcana check on it as
Is
well.
the gang about to get our own car that we can summon?
That would be cool.
Yep, I know all about this car right here. It's got 4 wheels. Looks exactly like all the other cars I've seen. And
It's one of them room machines, right?
I put it in the chair next to me and walk out the room.
Hey, the guy that actually handles selling and obtaining magic items is going to take a look at it.
The guy who probably has identify as a spell.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Do you have identify as a spell?
No, but I have a 21 Arcana check.
No, yeah, you're
why
hella good
would
at
why
Arcana.
would we in the treasure hunting campaign take identify as a spell?
Fuck that. Year, you spend a lot of time appraising magic items and the like. This is probably a Denki's vehicle token. Which, if you're familiar with Qual's feather token, is an item that you can use to summon and recall a vehicle that it is paired to. This one, as far as you can tell, doesn't seem to be paired to a vehicle at the moment, but if you find one, you can then treat it like a Pokeball.
I thought we were about to pull
you, you were, the way you explained it made me think of something immediately. So I'm imagining us getting like a car's coming at us. I'm just gonna throw it at a car and it's gonna shoop.
It takes an hour.
All right, then it's not a fucking Pokeball.
I was kind of hoping it was already paired, because then like we could have pulled it like an Incredibles 2, where he's like, "Oh, look, my car remote, beep," and it like blasts out of some dude's house. And arrives.
It doesn't seem to be paired at the moment, but it can be paired to literally any vehicle. So if you wanted to pair it to a goddamn freighter, you could do it.
Rickshaw.
That's pretty useful.
Could we pair it to a vehicle and then say park the vehicle down the street?
Yeah. While
If
it's
we
a
park
vehicle
it down the street, will it take an hour?
What? No.
If it's
It takes an hour to pair it to a vehicle. Once it's paired to a vehicle, it's an action to conjure it or recall it.
Cool.
I'm gonna go.
So, is this a weapon?
No, because it has to be placed in a spot where it can sit on its own. You can't like drop it on creatures.
I'm gonna go get me a ticket for the lightning rails. I'm gonna pair it to the fucking train.
I mean, you can do that.
It's gonna get you in some hot
It would
water
get you
real
into
fast.
some pretty hot water, yeah. Someone just disappeared the lightning rail.
I cast summon train. No.
No. You're still thinking too small. We gotta get a ship.
You can get a
This
ship.
is our ship now.
No.
Tanks. I have tanks. They're all in the book.
I love the lightning rail idea. Could you imagine just the lightning rail is missing? Who could have done such a thing? Meanwhile, the bounty shop, we're running a sale on lightning rail.
I'm just imagining like like someone just sitting on the rail with the little car at their feet, and they're not getting off at any particular spot. They're kind of just like twiddling their thumbs, like looking at their timepiece, like any minute now, this will be fine.
Looking at the car, little Windows loading screen, loading bar filling up.
Yeah, it's got the old Mac OS loading pinwheel.
Look. As long as you seed the train afterwards, it's perfectly fine if you pirate it.
You wouldn't download a train, would you?
Okay, well let's figure out what we're taking and then fucking get out of here. This place is gross.
It is pretty gross.
I'm
Like,
unaffected.
it was gross before people got blasted into Giblet.
Now it's slightly more gross.
I pick up the sword of Maz.
This time you do not get any visions.
Oh yeah, wasn't that sword that was gonna like summon a bunch of demons or whatever?
I think that's right. Yeah. Anybody need a sword?
I could still use a grill.
Well, we can go buy you a grill. Anybody need a sword?
Not
don't
particularly.
don't look at me. I couldn't even lift that thing.
I think you're the only one with a strength score. So if anyone's using a great sword, it's you.
How much strength do you need to use a great sword?
It's just if you don't have points invested in your strength, you're not gonna be very accurate with it, which means you're probably not gonna be doing any damage with it.
I was just curious. I don't want it, but I
Yeah,
was
no.
like,
There was no
possibly?
there was no strength floor for wielding a weapons, just proficiency and practicality.
Yeah.
There should be a strength score, a strength floor, I think.
There is for armor, there isn't for weapons.
Yeah. No, bring back 4E. I want daily
I
encounter.
mean, it's just kind
I
of
like
redundant
4E's
because
power
like
system.
it's just
Yeah,
kind of
and
redundant because like if you have a low strength, you already aren't going to be effective with it.
right, but I also think that a low strength character shouldn't be able to use a longbow, for example, with a 150-pound drop. Just
Yeah,
say it.
there's something to
Um,
say for that, but like if you want to play a dex character, you kind of need dex options. Um,
So are
Every
so
character
we
should be met.
are we
you
grabbing all of this stuff and then dipping?
yeah, you guys grab all the
All of
loot,
it and dip.
grab the loot, and get
I
the
go.
fuck out.
I toss the room. I'm lifting the bed. I'm knocking on the floor, looking for secret holes and stuff like that. I think we should do that real quick, just to make.
Give me an investigation check. See if you check every nook and cranny.
I'll also do that because I'm kind of looking for, I don't
You're,
know.
you're
What's I was gonna say like cigarettes or something. I know I don't breathe, but I like the look.
you like the look. You trash the place. You find nothing except like a dead rat under the bed. Murphy, they didn't have like cigarettes, but one of the goblins did have like a tobacco pouch and some rolling papers.
I go ahead and I'll pocket that. But
Yeah,
before I
this
do
is
that,
the. Go ahead, coffee dad.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go to the table, roll one up real quick, like, and then start to
Realize you can't lick the
feign.
paper. Oh.
I use create water on the tip of my finger, and I wet the paper. Ah, this takes me back. Who's got a light?
how are you going to keep it lit?
Don't you ask questions that you don't want the answers to.
No, I do.
It's
Aberforth,
simple.
you leave the building. Grub is standing there next to the tree, still tied up, holding a dagger in both hands.
Well, it's nice to see that you were willing to try to help us if the fight went south, and I go over and untie him.
I
What
found
in
this.
tarnation? He's got a weapon.
I found this.
Found it.
I found it.
Where?
It was right here. I found it.
I didn't see no gosh darn dagger when I tied you up.
I found
What?
this.
Daphne is just like, what? Who gave him that? Clearly someone gave it. Look, come here, give me that.
Okay, you
And
can have it
Daphne's just
back.
gonna lean in real close into his ear, just go, sorry, kid,
I
and take the dagger.
I
I
found
never
that.
thought the little green ones were such as resourceful to hold a sharp object in their prison pocket.
Well, I'm still untying him while this is happening.
Well, he's unarmed
Arcus,
now, and we don't need him
He's
anymore.
just
So.
like standing there staring at Aberforth, like waiting for like instructions or whatever.
Actually, no, wait. I wonder, could the boy use an accomplice?
The boy in Grub.
The boy and Grub. Aww, they can be friends
They can be homeless little street urchins together.
with
Well,
knives.
Aberforth starts a thieves guild on the side to supply his appliance store.
To
Oh, that's not out of character. I like it.
to be fair, I did, without authority, offer to have him work at your guys' shop, and if he failed to play tricks on us, he would work there without being able to use the rug of cuddling. So, that's in your mind.
It's canon now.
Yeah,
Grub works for us.
that's the
Okay,
plan.
We have adopted the NPC.
I work for you, I
We'll,
guess.
It's fine actually. We're pretty nice when you're not trying to steal from.
I mean, you got me a
we'll
Happy
have some-
Meal. It's more than Croc ever did. Croc just slapped me and made
Happy
me eat
Meal.
bugs.
Do you want to be slapped?
No?
Okay, I have a thing for slapping. It's really effective, it seems.
Please don't.
You're not slapping one of our employees.
I mean, maybe.
I show Daphne my 3-fingered metal covered hand.
Ah,
We have a great employee package here. You get it 1 day off a year, and
you get 1 day off a
You
year,
get days off.
one 15-minute break every 6 months.
Are we gonna get out of this joint?
Yeah,
We're gonna head back.
let's get
Yep,
out of
you
here.
guys head back to
We're
the shop.
skedaddled.
You guys head back to the shop. There is someone waiting for you at the shop. Who does Snarn send to deliver the news of Windspeaker's location?
Narn.
Please be Deliria.
Snarn himself shows up.
Charlie's
God
body with
damn
a
it.
note.
I was the man they hired. I'm going to be here to help out.
Snarn's waiting for you. There's a little kobold in a gray overcoat and a gray hat, smoking a cigarette.
Bye,
Hello.
mates.
Oh. Hey.
Bye, Wheel.
Another man
How
of
you
the
doing?
law.
No, I'm not a man of the law. I'm a private investigator.
Another
And
man of the law.
he pulls a drag off his cigarette. The tip glows white because he's black and white. He takes his hat off and he puts it down on the edge of the table. The hat fades to brown.
I really like the idea that if you spend long enough in Gloom Hollow, it literally robs your color.
It just follows you around eventually.
Well, I don't even know. I don't know if that's how it works for everybody else. But Snarn, well, okay,
Snarn's
he's
special.
in grayscale. Snarn's he's a PC, so he's
Oh,
special. He's
my
grayscale.
God. He's literally in grayscale.
Are you just now getting
Thank
that?
you.
Motherfucker.
So yeah, Snarn's always black and white and gray. Anything that he's wearing, carrying, holding turns to black, white, or gray, but when he puts it down, it changes back to its regular color, slowly, albeit over the course of 6 to 12 seconds.
I just want you to know that I have an unlit cigarette like also in my mouth, and I'm just like, yeah.
Well, was
Need a
this
light,
the
Mike?
gumshoe you hired?
I would love a light.
Yeah, this is the guy I hired.
I spark up his cigarette.
It goes out in a few seconds.
Good eye,
That's
mates.
the-
Yeah,
That's the
Wheel
good
here.
stuff.
He came by the office a couple of days ago and tasked us with finding Eric Windspeaker. And well, it did not turn out the way we was expecting, unfortunately. So I am going to have to activate that hazard clause part of the pay scale, because I did lose an employee, technically two, but one of them got fired because he's a yellow bastard. Anyway, as I said, I'm offering it to you as cheap as I can because mail, screw that guy. You can find Eric Windspeaker, or at least the place he was last located yesterday, in an alley in I forgot the name of what's the name of the district?
The Narrows.
It's in the bazaar. He's in the Narrows. It's right here. He pulls out a map. And there's a passphrase to get into the door. It is
The wind speaks and the dead listen.
Wind speaks and the dead listen.
I
Thank you very much.
I think that's
No,
what the passphrase was.
That was exactly the passphrase. So there's a small dumpster in the way, and you just have to speak this phrase. You can get in there. Now, last we heard, you ever heard of a Bodak?
Will
No.
definitely has.
Yeah, Will has.
Hi. There was at least one in there, and it did not go over well.
You looked at it, didn't you?
I didn't, mate.
I
One of my
swear I
pals
didn't.
did. One of my pals did. Actually, more than one of them, and one of them didn't get back up. So, yeah, all that entails.
Well, our condolences, and we'll make sure to pay you the extra hazard pay. But thank you very much for managing to track this man down, because as you can tell, we have not been good at that.
I suggest you hurry because they know we was there. You know, dead compatriots and all. So, probably have to get back down there as soon as you can. And I'm happy
Can
to
do.
continue offering my services if you need to chase them down a bit further. But we'll probably be taking a bit more of a hands-off approach from this point forward. I don't have the staff to back it up right now. I'm down 2 men.
Understandable.
Just to confirm, the character's name is Zorn or Zarn?
Snarn, Snarn. Is an inquisitive rogue.
Just putting that in my notes here.
Sure thing.
Um, does Snarn give
Suki,
us the map?
oh yeah, he hands over the map. Suki, in case there's one other thing that you wanted to gather about Snarn, not only is he in grayscale, he's an investigator.
Yeah. He sure is.
Just putting that out.
Well, good night, everyone. That's where I'm calling it.
What are you guys doing after that?
Good eye, mate. Good eye.
Sorry, I'm just getting settled with something.
Getting settled, accepting the fact that these puns don't ever.
They don't stop.
Oh no, I meant like me IRL.
Yeah,
I was-
yeah, that's getting settled with the fact that
Oh
the
god,
puns
the
don't
edibles
stop.
are
I get
kicking
it.
in.
No.
Oh,
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I suggest. I mean, we're all pretty fresh from that fight, so I suggest we book it to that hideout as quickly as possible.
I would like to put
Speaking of
Grok's head somewhere in the store for safekeeping because I assume that we're not going to have a place to stop at for me to collect the bounty.
The Narrows is a
that
ways
seems
off.
fair. We can have the
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, Aberforth.
I was going to say that seems fair for putting it there, but it sounded like you had another suggestion.
I mean, he's a lawman. He probably knows where I mean, maybe not here, but where places that you can turn in for a bounty are located.
I could do a streetwise check if that would appease the folks.
If it's on the way,
Or I could ask Snarn, since you might know the location a bit better. Or I could ask any of y'all.
I mean, you would probably just know
Perfect.
as a former lawman.
yes,
Yeah, then
Snarn knows
we'll just
all
do
in
it on the
Bloom
way.
Hollow.
Like
But-
Snarn would know for the same reason you would know. It's like you guys both work closely with the law.
We're dicks.
I would say you know exactly where in Dwarf Home, but like you might not want to go back to Dwarf Home.
Yeah.
Those are the people that like sold you back to the Dranorthi. So maybe you don't want to see them again.
All right, we'll go ahead and keep the head on me, and on the way over there, I can make a quick pit stop.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't take but 10, 15 minutes, right? Show him the head, give him the head, get the money.
Could
Share the
be,
money
I mean,
with
you
the
need
crew.
you need somebody to like verify the bounty. It's probably more like an hour. process.
I'm
running a
okay with
bounty.
getting rid of the head as quickly as possible. Yes. I don't want to
Um,
look at it
It,
anymore.
it will be at least long enough that you guys will miss your train, because like the train just makes a straight shot. It stops only for like
Sorry,
15
we'll miss
minutes.
our what? I did not.
Train.
You cut
If
off
you
at the end of that sentence.
if you
We'll
guys
miss
are
the train.
taking the train from like just outside Slomat to the bazaar, save time. You will have to wait for like a second lap of the train. Although, no, I think it'd be reasonable to assume that he's also wanted in the bazaar. You can probably find someone in the reacquisition guild willing to pay you a couple coins for his head.
Yeah, I mean, the database said that he's jumped from joint to joint and all that good
Yeah.
jazz. So
No, in the reacquisition guild are like definitely the like closest to a citywide police organization that the city has. They're just they're mostly just like the most prolific mercenary guild, but they're the closest thing to a
Outside of the
citywide.
Drakenwatch.
Yeah, outside of the Drakenwatch. The Drakenwatch is more like an FBI organization, but they are horrifically underfunded and understaffed,
Like the FBI?
like the FBI. Yeah. So yeah, no, you can definitely do like a little 5-minute detour, well not 5 minute, but like a 20 minute half-hour detour to a reacquisition guild house and turn in that bounty.
that sounds good. We'll do that then.
There's actually a reacquisition chapter right out here in Slomat somewhere. They're everywhere.
Not in Slomat. Because Slomat follows Slomat's laws.
You'd figure that reacquisition would still try to take them on anyway.
I mean, they'll come in, but they don't have a like a guild house or anything. So do you guys go to the bazaar?
Yeah.
All right, you guys hop a train, pop across the city. It's gonna take you the better half of, I think, like an hour overall to get there from where you guys are. But you guys get to the bazaar. You take half hour, turn in the bounty. They're gonna give you 10 gold for his head. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but like when you convert it to like real world currency, 10 gold is like 5 days labor. So if you make like $120 a day, that's like
I'm not
$600.
complaining.
Yeah.
Two things. Once we get into the bazaar and handle the head, one, I want to cast aid. I'm going to target myself. Who's squishier right now? I'm going to target myself, Aberforth, and James. Well, no, James is a ranged character. Myself, Aberforth, and Ark. So just mark that down. Mark that you have +5 maximum hit points, maximum and current. It's not like coded right in the system, so you're gonna have to write it down. I'm mostly saying this for Murphy.
Yeah, okay. But
So,
once again, you said you're not applying aid to me, so
oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, it's getting late. The other thing, did we bring the potions we stole with us?
Sure did.
Did you bring grub?
Sure should have.
No, we reacquired.
Okay. I want to taste them.
Oh, you never tasted them.
Yeah.
The one with
Definitely
the
gonna taste the
cloud.
potion.
The one with the cloud is a potion of gaseous form.
Okay.
And the one with the green plus sign is a potion of superior healing.
Oh. Why don't we give the potion of superior healing to James? Do you want it?
yeah, I reckon I could throw it on somebody if they go down.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And potion of gaseous form. Fuck it, I'll keep it.
Could be good.
You never know. Doesn't hurt to have options.
Who doesn't
And
want to be
that's
an amorphous cloud of gas on occasion?
that's all I had.
Cool.
All right, so to the Narrows.
Dineros.
Oh,
Uh,
being an amorphous cloud of gas does relieve bloating, right?
no, that's you actually end up more bloated than before.
You
So,
become
But can
less
you
dense,
feel it?
though.
let me pull up the map. Burp.
What the hell is this Bodak that Snarnman?
It's an undead that, if you look at it, can possibly kill you or paralyze you.
Oh,
Whoops.
yikes. Okay.
How the fuck are we supposed to fight that?
Don't look at it.
Yeah. Also,
And then how the fuck are we supposed to fight it?
Don't look
Def-
at it.
And
Daphne
how do
just
we fight?
Daphne just gives like an annoyed look at Arcturus and then just holds up her wineskin.
I don't think now is the time for drinking, Daphne.
No,
Uh,
I'm a
Arcturus
cleric.
takes the wineskin.
Thanks.
I can deal with the undead. It's fine.
Hand back the wineskin a little bit lighter than a.
You can't make it lighter than it is. It's infinite.
Can I try?
Believe me, I have.
Bigger men than you have died.
I don't believe you. I'll have to try.
Listen, I would love to see that, but we're going into a fight right now.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I mean afterward, you know.
All right, you guys end up at the alleyway described to you by Snarn. It looks like pretty much any other alleyway. It's dark, full of trash, and it is a welcome break from the dense, slow-moving crowds out in the main street. It's also kind of cool,
right.
which is nice to get out of the heat of the bazaar.
Well,
All
from
right.
my notes that I've taken here, something
He
about
says, "The wind talks and the dead hear." Uh,
as I was
the
saying,
air speaks and the deceased listen.
No, give it another shot. You're doing so good, honey.
yeah, go ahead. It's not like I have it written down right here.
I don't take notes. What the hell?
That's evident.
Well, my line of
Uh,
profession is what you do. But please, by all means, third time's the charm. And I kind of lean the paper towards.
Daphne, you know how to read?
Not well.
Oh boy. What if I were to say that you just said the wind speaks and the dead listens?
The dead listens or the dead listen? Hmm.
I wrote it down the best that I could.
So the door opens and the dumpster slides over.
Well, I'll be goddamn.
Oh, great. Going in through the fucking trash chute. I love going in here, not like they tried to scrap me once already.
I don't care what it smells like. Get in there.
I don't know what smell is.
Could we get a light from anybody who's capable?
Oh, yeah. Daphne will. Mm, it has to be an object, right?
Yeah.
I don't really have a lot of unattended. Oh, I'll just slap it on my holy symbol.
Doop de doop.
Moving some things around.
Yeah, I'm just getting stuff set up. You guys make your way down the steep hallway. There is a lot of blood all over the place. Year is electing to stay in the alleyway, it looks like.
Can you put a light on me?
Oh, yeah, I suppose I could.
Wait, is it year or is it Regna?
Uh, exit. Lights.
There we go.
Noah, you there?
Yep.
You gonna move your character?
Maybe.
Maybe. I think he's falling asleep. He sounds tired. All right, Arcturus, you see this dark, oddly finished chamber. This it doesn't look rough hewn at all. It's the floors are nice, level flagstones. The walls are brick. Um, the building above you seems to be supported by 4 large, sturdy pillars. In the center of the room is a pulsating green magic circle, and there is some figure crouched over um, this altar here, kind of
I close my eyes.
doing some grim, nasty shits to this corpse.
I close my eyes,
You see nothing.
or at least I have.
I'm not falling for that shit.
You still hear the occasional like wet tearing sound or like a crunch of a bone being pulled out of place and discarded somewhere.
I definitely said that out loud, by the way.
Closing my eyes.
Close my eyes. I ain't falling for that shit.
Since we're kind of, for lack of better terms, breaking and entering, could I do pass without a trace to me and the party?
Sure. You guys all have +10 to stealth checks.
Sick.
Wait, did you cast that while we were outside or standing in the hallway?
Probably outside. He knows how his spells work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Just want to make sure.
You guys are hiding in a cloud of magic smoke. The the hooded creature doesn't seem to have noticed your guys' approach. Even Arcturus going, I'm not looking. It doesn't seem to have caught his attention.
Would anyone be upset if I were to do a sneak attack on this feller right here?
Well,
I mean,
no, they killed some of our investigators.
wait. Let me kick it off. Right, okay. I gotta try something that's works on undead. Don't want it to run just yet. Let's do. How about I do a hold person,
Ooh.
just to be spicy?
Does that work on undead?
It should.
Oh shit, they're not humanoids, right?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. They're not people.
Well,
That's racist.
well, sure. I'm not gonna use dispel magic. Let's drop a hypnotic pattern.
Uh-oh. Ah, he failed.
Okay, he is paralyzed, incapacitated.
Great, roll initiative. I might give you guys a surprise round. Daphne already used her turn.
Just once I'd like to roll above a 13 on initiative.
You go third.
Neat.
All right, so just going and bonk him, I guess.
Yeah, he's surprised.
Not stepping in this. Does stepping in this do anything to me?
Doesn't seem like it.
All right.
Is he
Well then,
surprised or is he incapacitated?
Yes.
He's
Inc-
both.
will
And
will the game actually parse him being incapacitated?
No, because Daphne didn't give him the effect.
Oh, shit. There we go.
You made Arcturus and William also incapacitated.
I still have them targeted from
Womp womp.
Oh no,
Dun,
you didn't.
dun, dun.
You accidentally ended
Oh, why?
your bless. That's a concentration spell.
That had already ended.
I think you blessed him again.
Nope.
Oh. That hits.
Hooray! And I'm the only one next to him, so rakish audacity. Rebonk.
Are you targeting all the white?
That's a great question. Did I kill all of them?
No, I'm just. I was looking at
Sad.
James's entry on the combat tracker. He had targeted everything. Okay, yeah, that hits. He seems largely okay. Like your weapon isn't wholly enough to hurt him.
That's
Ah.
unfortunate. Also, I can't remove less from myself.
I can do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
William, it's your
Thank
turn.
you. And what are you talking
Oh no, you
about? I
have a
get
backhand. That's right.
another attack.
Yeah, never mind. That hits.
Whoop-ha! But it's
Yeah, for
less.
5 damage.
Eh. All right, now I'm done.
Now it's William's turn.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. That hits.
A 7 fire damage.
Ow! He took all the fire damage. Is that it for Will?
That is it for Will.
Will is Daphne, who took her turn incapacitating dudes. James.
Um. Well, this is the only fella that I see.
That is true.
So I'm going to forego a single attack. That way I get fun stuff.
I'm gonna let you know that may not be necessary. He is incapacitated.
True. True.
Incapacitated just means he can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, that doesn't give advantage?
Nope, paralyzed
Oh.
gives advantage, but incapacitated is just
might be
no
worth it then.
actions or reactions.
We're gonna go ahead and just do it anyway. I can do it infinitely, so.
Yeah. Ooh, that definitely hits.
Sweetness.
Ooh, and he does not seem too bothered by getting shot. After James is all of my surprised whites. And Year. They're no longer surprised, Year.
Oh joy.
Oh, surprise would have given advantage. Boy.
Wow, it really doesn't grant advantage? That's crazy.
Nope, just says he can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, well, that's fair.
That hits. Ow!
He's against the wall now.
Ah. Blech. Jeez. Rolling good. You explode him. Blech.
That's it.
Alrighty. After years, Arcturus, who shouldn't still be raging.
Oh, I thought I canceled that.
Yeah, Aberforth, you see that there is a white, just kind of. It looks like he was slowly shambling out of this hole in the wall towards the altars. But now that his turn is gone by and he's no longer surprised, he's getting ready to charge at you and tear you to pieces.
Well, that sounds like a fun pastime.
For him,
Normally I'd go to meet him halfway, but that seems like a terrible idea when everybody else is so far behind me.
what's Arcturus's turn? Hopefully, he can close the distance.
Yeah, hope. Okay. So I closed the distance aggressively.
Yeah, you actually have enough movement speed for that. You can still attack. That's crazy.
Yeah, I sure can. And I've noticed that these physical weapons of mine, of everybody else's, don't seem to have very much effect.
Maybe your
As I
axe is
heard
special.
Maybe my axe is special.
Not if you're rolling
But my
two.
primal savagery is not. So
Oh, that's your primal savagery.
Okay, that didn't work out so well.
All right. After Arcturus is Aberforth.
Hooray! Let's advance.
Primal savagery just do more damage, or does it give 2 attacks at level 5?
it just does more damage. It's a
Okay.
2d10 acid. I checked. It's a melee spell attack. You don't get to
We
do extra
will.
I didn't know if it was Firebolt or
Cunning,
Eldritch Blast.
we are going to cunning action to dash forward as a bonus.
Ooh.
Definitely the former.
Oh yeah, the second time this rogue has used cunning action this entire campaign. And then we are going to attempt to bonk the white.
Do it. That'll hit.
Hooray! And he's next to a friend.
He is. Sneak attack away. Ouch. That did a lot.
And that is Aberforth's turn.
Oh yeah, you used bonus action. William, it's your turn.
Hello, sir. Have some guaranteed damage.
Magic missiles.
And that's it for Will.
All right, after Will is Daphne.
Daphne
Daphne, what does Daphne do?
is going to walk out into the open and what's the odds that there's more whites? Is it worth it to bless, or should I just whip out a spiritual weapon?
What are the odds?
What are
As
the
she doesn't look at the combat track.
Daphne wants
You don't
to
have
kick
to. You don't have to
Daphne wants to kick some ass.
Oh,
So
you can definitely hear like echoing groans and like coming from deeper than the caves. They're not being
whatever.
subtle about their numbers.
I can bless them later. So Daphne's going to dip a finger into her sacred wineskin and sort of like draw out, as if painting with a brush, this sort of rivulet of wine that forms into a spiritual weapon.
Ooh, what's the weapon?
So the holy weapon of
Actually, a
Pars.
grapevine whip.
Yeah, it's like a cat of nine tails made of flaming vines. Let me. Okay. How far away can I pop it down? 60 feet. He is 60 feet away. So I'm going to pop it down.
Where you want it?
Yeah, right there. Right there is fine.
Right. That should be a token that you can grab and move around.
And I believe I can attack with it on the turn I summon it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Same action you use to cast a spell. Ah, that misses though.
Uh, and that is going to be my turn.
All right.
I'm going to use my action to dodge.
Okay. After Daphne is James Murphy.
All right, here we go. Oh, I see shit.
Hey,
Look at there. I see one shit, but I see it.
mine robot
Um,
dies.
yeah, with mine robot eyes. Just humor me here.
Right.
Um, where is it at? Is it actions? Yeah, pass without a trace. Um,
Not really doing
is
much
that?
right now.
Yeah,
It also doesn't require concentration.
it is a concentration though, isn't it?
Yeah. Pass without
What?
trace is a concentration spell.
Yeah. So I guess I'm still, at the very least, invisible to this guy, maybe?
No, you just have +10 to stealth. It doesn't actually make you invisible.
Got you. All right. Well, that is well within range. We're going to do the old practice marksman. I'm
Ooh.
skipping an action. And since I'm 6th level, by the way, favored foe gives me an additional +1d6 now.
Oh, nice.
So, not that it would have done much in the last thing, but
Because you didn't use it.
yeah, I can I can use it up to the number of times I have proficiency in my class. I've got 3. And it's really hard to say that I want to do it after I've attacked something because just the way the combat is. But retroactively, I would have done it on the first white.
So I don't know if it applies to the attack that you trigger it on. I need to reread it, but you have to hit with an attack first.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that
So
much.
that's so I get um that's Deadeye. Whoops. Where? Oh, practice marksman. Here we go. Yeah. So it's when I land the
Yeah,
attack.
it specifically says when you mark it, you increase that damage by 1d4, 1d6.
Yeah.
6.
Okay. So just you know,
Cool.
I would like to use that as well.
Okay.
If this lands, well, I will use it, and then hopefully it lands. And let's do the roll.
Oh. Don't know why you had disadvantage. Oh, because it thinks you're
I
shooting at long range. It doesn't know your range is 100.
and I. What do I do?
I'm gonna
Should I?
fix that really quick.
Okay, and then we'll re-roll.
Yeah. There you go. That should be fixed.
Perfect. Practice marksman. I'm still at a
Yeah, it
disadvantage.
still says you're long range. That's weird.
Should I? Do you want me to just roll one d20?
Just click advantage and they cancel each other out.
Where do I click that?
Bottom left hand corner, it says ADV next to modifier.
Okay, there we go. One more time.
That hits.
Okay, and then we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. So there's that, and then I just want to confirm. Let me take a look at practice marksman one more time.
Doesn't do anything else.
No,
The scenario.
what's the favorite foe? Favorite foe.
Oh,
Sorry.
favorite foe. It's just an extra d6. Roll it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was supposed to go in there. There we go.
Ooh, 2 more damage.
Damage.
Well. All right. After James, there are my whites. My whites get to go. Hooray! Got some popcorn on the floor. Let's try and life drain. Ooh, that hits.
Is this like a spell or just an attack?
It is a melee attack. Constitution save. Which you 6. Oh, it doesn't even heal me. Okay. That guy is this guy.
Bye.
6.
Oh no. Daphne exploded.
Oh no.
The life drain hit Daphne harder than Arcturus.
Hi.
Hi, sorry.
You should be.
I accept your apology.
Or 5.
Graciously.
All right, the whites are slowly coming out of the woodwork. Here, it's your turn. Or stonework, I guess.
Hey,
Hey. What's you doing?
I don't like that circle.
You don't like it? It is pretty spooky.
Dash.
Zombies.
I see them, and I'm gonna drop prone behind this table.
I like it. You got total cover. After year is Arcturus.
All right.
I unlimber my axe.
Yes, the axe.
I get mad.
You get mad. All right.
If you're gonna make me do it.
If you're gonna make me. Just nonchalantly pulls out a freaking axe and critically hits a dude.
Is my axe special?
Yeah, he still resisted it. What breaks my resistance?
But he resisted it
Oh,
to
it's non-silvered
death.
weapons. Yeah.
Uh,
Your weapons gotta be silver. You go splat.
Hello. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior?
I'm just going to go out on a limb and assume that an 18 does hit. So I
It
went
does,
ahead
but
and
it's
rolled
better
it.
if you target dude.
What?
There we go. After Arcturus is
Apologies, I'm
Aberforth.
lounging indolently on my couch, and so I was forgetting that I have to use two hands to target things.
Ah.
He's
Well,
just sitting
I'm
there.
going to shout back towards
He's got someone
Daphne.
feeding him grapes as he's playing D&D.
Oh, not just grapes; these are peeled grapes.
Peeled grapes.
Just a little
Plus-
light would be appreciated where we're fighting, Daphne.
Got a couple of shirtless young boys painted gold feeding him grapes.
One of them has one of those gigantic leaves that they're
Oh
using
yeah, I
as a
forgot
fan.
about the light.
Yep.
I got somebody
And
doing a belly dance in
we're
front.
gonna go for a swing on this guy.
Okie doke. That it. Right now you guys are in dim light. Doesn't give disadvantage to anything except perception checks.
Dim what?
Ouch, that hurt. And that misses.
Sad. And that is Aberforth's turn.
All right, after Aberforth is William.
I don't know what you're talking
Alrighty.
about. I can see just fine in here.
Will's gonna take a page out of Daphne's book and summon his own spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapons for everybody. That one going. Right there. I
That one's
love
going
it.
right there. And then we're gonna give him a stab.
Got a stab.
14.
Yeah, that hits.
Sounded like you just
Ooh.
cast Detect AC too.
That doesn't feel good. He didn't like that.
Oh, I bet he's not gonna like this either.
No, he doesn't like most things you do.
Ah.
That one ain't so bad.
Well, he did like that.
And that's it for Will.
All right, after Will is Daphne.
Okay. Seven. That's as far as I can move. How do I go for actions? Let's do a bless.
Ah, bless. Classic.
Classic cleric shit. Mark off spell slot.
That Patrick ordering at the Krusty Krab meme. Oh, I'm gonna take a bless. And Sacred Flame.
Daring today, aren't we?
I wish I thought to take Sacred Flame on my cleric. Unfortunately, my only damage cantrip deals necrotic.
Don't worry,
Nice.
Daphne. Don't worry, Daphne. If Baldur's Gate has taught me anything, it's Sacred Flame never hits. Don't take it.
Sacred Flame is fine. Shadowheart is a very poorly designed character. They gave her a shit stat spread.
And then I'm gonna bonus action. It can move 20 feet. So can't do that. Back up and move that way. Take that as my movement. There we go. Have at thee. It's a spiritual weapon. A hit?
Yes.
Okay.
I was getting the
8
kids some
force
juice.
damage.
4 damage. Ooh,
Yeah, that's the turn.
owie. Owie boo boos. After Daphne is James Murphy.
Smurf.
Getting cover. James Murphy doing? Who's he shooting at?
James Murphy here feels like this first guy here is pretty much in good hands.
Yeah. The problem is that guy's gonna have 3/4 cover because of all that wall in front of him.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that gives him +5 to AC.
Well, that is interesting. Good thing I have Deadeye.
Yeah, you can add your wisdom modifier if you don't think you hit. Make sure you click advantage because I'm pretty sure it's gonna try and give you disadvantage again.
I will. I will.
You don't have to add Deadeye until after you roll. You're gonna add Deadeye?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
Um I mean, I was gonna add it regardless.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Thing is,
But
Deadeye is like reactive, so you don't have to. You don't need to. Like if you roll 18s.
and I'll go ahead and use because I used favored foe twice now. I'll use it for my last time.
Okay, doke.
So let that be known.
Is favored foe?
Ah, shit. Hold on.
Yeah, that was the wrong button.
Here we go. There's that. And there's that.
Alrighty. Long range guy. Alright. After James are the whites. Spiritual weapon does not occupy its space.
I don't
I don't
believe
believe it does.
so.
No.
I think it does.
Wait, because it flanks, right?
It doesn't say whether or not it flanks, but that's what
That's
we've
because
been
flanking
rolling
is an
with.
optional rule. It's not going to say whether or
Yeah.
not it flanks.
I see.
We've been letting it just because I like
I
players
mean,
having OP options.
It
it is a
doesn't say that it
it is
occupies its space.
it is a construct, isn't it?
It is a spectral weapon.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So seems kind of DM dependent.
Yeah, I don't think it occupies its space.
That's fair.
It actually doesn't even have to. It doesn't even say that it has to be summoned in an unoccupied space within range. You can summon it literally right on top of a dude. Hmm.
Jeremy
Neat.
Crawford agrees and says that it does not occupy its space.
Well, if we can just drop it on dudes, I guess I'm just gonna make mine a giant fucking greatsword and scream Demacia when I drop it on someone.
This guy's going to attack Arcturus. Arcturus does have cover. That is a wall there. And let's keep doing these these life drain attacks. We're gonna attack you with our spooky white claws. 16 hit.
I don't really want it to.
It's gonna. 5 necrotic, and then he's gonna force you to make a con save, which you fail. That 5 is a permanent loss until you take a long rest.
Oh no, my 5 hit points that I previously got from.
from aid. 4 life drain attacks. 15
Wait,
hits.
is it 5? Is it 5 or is it actually only 2 because it was just 2
Oh
damage?
yeah, no, it was 5 on the thing. Yeah, it is just 2. I was looking at the dice, not the actual.
Okay, because I resist necrotic
Yeah,
and fire and ice.
that's another
and
1. And you do not get life drained on that one. This guy's turn. 3, 4, 5. This guy's a longbow. He's going to longbow Arcturus. Not Arcturus, Aberforth.
Where's the Bodak that's supposed to be in it?
He got exploded.
Yeah, but a creature that is killed by a Bodak rises as a Bodak
I don't think it rises as a Bodak.
20
I think it rises as a zombie
24
or
hours
something,
later.
or a spirit or whatever. And they dragged Charlie's body off, so now his spirit's off doing whatever somewhere else. Also, if the Bodak's dead, it can't be under his control, so it's just off doing shadow stuff. I think it's a shadow. Yeah, I make 2 of these attacks. 1 longbow hits, does lots of damage. Second longbow.
On me?
Yep, on you.
Okay.
This one's a crit. Do you want to resist this one?
I do want to resist.
Yeah, go ahead and there you go. For the same amount of damage, actually.
Just to follow up on whether or not Charlie would be a Bodak, Charlie would subsequently become a Bodak, according to
Do Bodaks make
the
Bodaks?
wiki.
Here, it's your turn.
Bodaks make
Yes.
Bodak.
I thought Bodaks made shadows.
I mean,
Fun.
it's your rule book, so technically you can have them do whatever you want. But just
No,
a
yeah,
creature-
wherever,
A creature that is slain by a Bodak's gaze raises as a Bodak 24 hours later unless it's restored to life by magical means.
man, I
Do-
love
do you
shooting
think that-
ourselves in the foot.
Do you think the detective agency is aware of that, or is Charlie just going to suddenly get up in the middle of the agency?
I'm assuming since Charlie was an appliance, they just tossed him in a dumpster.
That seems accurate. Oh, or
Do-
they
do-
finally gave him back to the Denari, and now the Denari have to do
The
it.
Drenarthi now have a Bodak problem.
Here, it's your turn.
Oh, I'm just gonna poke my little head up.
Well, I know what my headcanon is.
That guy is fully behind that wall. You can only see him because Arcturus can see him.
Well, I will readjust.
the deep sub.
There you go. Just so you know, that guy does have a wall to his back. That misses. That also misses.
Then back
unfortunately.
prone I go.
Back behind the altar.
I don't know why I was moved.
After a year is Arcturus. Only one
Yay.
before bedtime. Bedtime.
Hi, Goblin.
What's Arcturus doing?
I'm putting my axe away. It wasn't, I mean, yes, it was effective, but it wasn't that effective. That's effective.
There you go. That'll do something.
Oof.
That's like your 3rd crit tonight.
My second. Third? Second.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, you splat him. You tribally savage his body.
Oh, yeah. But what I actually did, you know how it says, your teeth or your tusks or whatever become natural,
Yeah.
but it was an acidic headbutt. I grew a little unicorn horn and then I hit him with it. And then it went. I just feel like making it that this.
Just the
Uh,
heads and ended.
Smash his
Okay.
head into his butt.
That's it for Arcturus. Aberforth,
I'll stand right here.
continue fighting the rights.
Hooray! We
For the
will.
fight.
How far away am I?
For the white to party.
I don't. I don't even need to reposition.
He's gonna have 3/4
Attack!
cover from there. You have -5 to hit.
Oh, 3/4 cover. So will the
Where
21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits.
Okay. Does the 26 hit him?
Ouch. He does not go down, but that hurt.
The issue is I still can't really see. Right. And nope, don't want to drag that. Want to click on the map. We will. Well, if they don't occupy, does he still have 3/4 cover if I'm in this spiritual weapon?
Yes. Because now you're got a narrow slit that you're shooting through.
Ah. Okay. Well, it's still better than being close enough for him to slap him. All right, that's Abe's turn.
All right, after Abe is William.
Why? Oh, okay.
I had to grab my spiritual weapon.
Gotcha.
Move, Abe. God.
So that white is getting stabbed.
Right in the kaneki.
17.
17 hits.
Ah.
Ooh, still standing, but 10 damage hurts.
And would he still have? I'm assuming he has 3/4 cover from here.
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, let's have him make a save instead.
What? No magic missile?
No, gonna save those. I am going to create a bonfire under his feet.
Bonfire.
Not the bonfire. He fails.
Bah. Oh, sorry. He takes another one of those.
Oh
It's
no.
2d8 fire damage.
Oh no. He's hurting. He has become a crispy critter.
Yep, and the bonfire is still under his feet. If he ends his turn there, he has to make that save again.
Oh boy, that's great. He's standing on top of a bonfire and a spiritual weapon, and Daphne's turn, and that is not a
Oh,
happy
it's
zombie.
Daphne's turn. This table in front of me. How high is it?
It's about work table height, so like just above waist.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to move around it.
We'll let him cook. Ooh, we're getting brave.
They need the light.
True.
Let's
Welcome to the
do.
party.
Let's attack with a spiritual weapon.
That hits.
Ooh,
Oh, you killed him. It killed my little
nice.
white.
And then I'm going to dodge.
You're gonna dodge? Alright. Mr. Murphy, is your turn again.
Yay!
Yay! I think he has total cover from you there. It's gonna be pretty hard to hit that guy from range from outside the tunnels. Not seeing too many angles you can actually get on the dude.
I don't think there's anything else I can do at this moment in time.
I mean, there's a space you could probably run to. I don't know if you're fast enough for it, but
Um,
you can get
maybe.
inside the tunnels, but you can't get a beat on the dude.
Yeah.
All right. After J,
Uh,
if you're not
yeah.
moving anywhere,
I mean, could I make a dash to the table?
yeah, you can use your action to gain another set of movement speed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the table.
All right. James is the white, and the white has no brains, so it's just going to try to life drain Arcturus again. And he misses. Here, it's your turn.
Well, I don't see any targets, so I'm going to turn my attention to this big old circle in the middle.
Okie dokie. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check. See if you recognize what it is. Ooh. So there's not many of them in Bastion because of how hard it is to actually pull off due to the Dragon Pact. But this appears to be some kind of teleportation circle. But this one has. It seems almost like corrupted somehow. And as if like through some dark influence, if this thing does function, it might somehow be able to bypass the Dragon Pact and connect to another plane of existence. Arcturus, it's your turn.
Oh, just fuck my movement then.
Oh,
I stand right here, so that I'm able to. He's kind of behind the wall if I'm standing here, right?
yeah, he's gonna have half cover there.
Cool. I'm gonna stand right here.
Now you're fully squared up with the dude.
I did not mean to roll that twice. I don't know why it rolled twice. Does a 14 hit?
I don't know. Let's find out. It does.
I'll target him. I'll even target him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I bet. And then I'm gonna roll from there.
roll some damage. Ooh, that hurt.
Yep. And then I just stand here.
Just stand there. Be a Chad.
He's
Aberforth.
just standing there, menacingly.
Just stand
Menacingly.
in the middle of a bonfire.
Yeah, on a bonfire. Ooh.
Oh, did you end your turn there?
Yeah.
Is bonfire a concentration spell?
Yes, it is.
You can end concentration wherever the hell you want.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we're
it's okay.
no. We're gonna end the bonfire as soon as the white drops.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give myself advantage on that deck save.
And I'm going to attempt a call to adventure.
Do I save with
Ooh.
a 22?
That hits.
Will, I'm assuming I save with a 22, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Oh, he
Yeah.
did not like that. You gotta stop hitting so hard.
I will take that under advisement.
Gonna hit him with the redial.
He will not.
No, I won't.
William, it's your turn. That
20?
hits. Yeah, that hits. Oof, and he goes splat. Blech.
Yeah.
You don't hear any more whites crawling around in the tunnels. The place is eerily silent.
All right. With that being said, I'm gonna stand up and dust my stuff off, and probably reload my gun.
seems like the tunnel continues.
With it being midnight and the combat done, is there a chance we could wrap this up for the night?
Yeah, I was about to say it's almost midnight.
Well, you know what happens after mid.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you-
allowed to eat because otherwise I turn into a scaly version of myself.
No water either.
I was just
No,
gonna let
that
it
just
all hang
makes
out.
more of me, which is a you problem.
You guys want to call it there? Because we can.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
when you said you were trying, I assumed you had like some other bit.
I got like one last little bit, but that can wait till first thing next week.
I'm willing to stay up for the bit if it's quick.